Hello everyone, I've got another video prepared for you. This time I've got the questions from the TOG January 2023. Don't attempt these questions if you haven't read the TOG articles yet, so I suggest you do some reading before you take on these questions. The way it's going to run is I will read the question and then give you a few seconds to think about the answer, and then the next slide following that would be with the answer itself. So if you need longer, then just pause the video and think about the answer. I'll also be doing summaries of different TOG articles to help with your revision of MRCOG Part 2. And is any particular TOGs that you would like me to look at first, then leave them in the comment section and I'll make sure those TOGs are done hopefully before your July exams. So question number 1 is, what percentage of fetuses are in a breech presentation at term? Is it A, 5%, B, 3%, C, 1%, D, 7%, or is it E, 2%? And the answer is it's A, 5%. Question number 2, what is the prevalence of severe PMS, including premenstrual dysphoric disorder? Is it A, 1 to 2%, B, 5 to 7%, C, 4%, D, 2 to 3%, or E, 3 to 8%? And the answer is E, 3 to 8%. Third question, what is the rate of preterm birth and fetal growth restriction in mothers with moderate or severe aortic stenosis? So is it A, 30 to 35%? Is it B, 5 to 10%? Is it C, 20 to 25%? Is it D, 15 to 20%? Or is it E, 10 to 15%? And the answer is it's C, 20 to 25%. Question number 4. What is the percentage of fetal growth restriction in women with regurgitant valve disease? Is it A, 5 to 10%? Is it B, 30%? Is it C, 10 to 15%? Is it D, 15 to 20%? Or is it E, 20 to 25%? And the answer is it's A, 5 to 10%. What is the inheritance pattern of Peutz-Jeghers syndrome? Is it A, X-linked recessive, B, X-linked dominant, C, autosomal recessive, D, autosomal dominant, or is it E, not genetically inherited? And the answer is it's D, autosomal dominant. Which gene carries the mutation for the Peutz-Jeghers syndrome? Is it A, STK14 LKB14 gene? Is it B, STK10 LKB10 gene? C, STK13 LKB13 gene? Is it D, STK12 LKB12 gene? Or is it E, STK11 LKB11 gene? And the answer is it's E, STK11 LKB11 gene. Which chromosome is the mutant gene for Peutz-Jeghers syndrome present on? Is it A, chromosome 18p13.3? Is it B, chromosome 16p13.3? Is it C, chromosome 20p13.3? Is it D, chromosome 19p13.3? Or is it E, chromosome 17p13.3? And the answer is it's D, chromosome 19p13.3. So what percentage of cervical cancers worldwide are HPV negative? Is it A, 9 to 11%? Is it B, 6 to 11%? Is it C, 11 to 20%? Is it D, 5 to 11%? Or is it E, 3 to 5%? And the answer is it's D, 5 to 11%. What is the number of attempts at version within a 10-minute period that is considered the upper limit? So this is referring to ECV, which is external cephalic version. So they're asking what is the number of attempts at ECV within a 10-minute period that is considered the upper limit? Is it A, 2 attempts, B, 10 attempts, C, 3 attempts, D, 4 attempts, or E, 5 attempts? And the answer is it's D, 4 attempts. What is the rate of reversion to breech following successful ECV? Is it A, 8%, B, 10%, C, 3%, D, 2%, or is it E, 5%? And the answer is it's C, 3%. What is the percentage of spontaneous reversion to cephalic? Is it A, 25%, B, 8%, C, 10%, D, 15%, or is it A, 13%? And the answer is it's B, 8%. What is the frequency of serial growth scans advised for fetuses of stenotic valvular disease and symptomatic regurgitant disease mothers? So they're asking about the frequency of serial growth scans for babies whose mothers have got stenotic valvular disease and symptomatic regurgitant disease. Is it A, 4 weekly from 30 weeks? Is it B, 4 weekly but from 32 weeks? Is it C, 2 weekly but from 20 weeks? Is it D, 4 weekly but from 28 weeks? Or is it E, 2 weekly but from 28 weeks? And the answer is it's D, 4 weekly but from 28 weeks. Well, thank you so much if you've made it this far, for listening to all the questions and following with the answers. I hope this will help with your TOG revision. I'm preparing something similar for the April TOGs as well, and I'll also be preparing some summaries of these TOG articles to aid with your revision of MRCOG exams. But if there's anything in particular that you'd like me to make a video on, then just leave a comment down below or email me and I shall get back to you. Good luck revising.